Okay, this is my son Ryan, who's 7 years old. Say hi, Ryan.
Hi.
I told him he's going to help me with my homework. I'm going to blindfold him and teach him how to use a machine. Okay, Ryan?
Okay.
Can you see anything?
No.
Is it too tight or is it good?
That's good.
Okay, we're going to put some sunglasses on just in case it falls, okay?
Okay.
Get your ears out. Good? You can't see anything, right?
I cannot.
Okay. All right, little man. Okay. Do you know what talking books are?
No.
Okay. Have you ever used a digital talking book player before?
No.
Okay. Do you know how to read Braille?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
Okay.
My Spanish teacher taught me.
Oh, she did. How to read Braille. Braille is like where you feel the letters with your fingertips. Okay. All right. All right, so I'm going to teach you how to use a book player.
Okay.
And you'll be able to listen to stories out loud on the book player, okay?
Okay.
So this is an excellent tool for you to be able to access a large variety of materials in audio format. Through the NLS Bard website, we can download just about any book that you want to read. Nonfiction, magazines, musical scores, even textbooks, buddy. There's so many benefits to the book player. It'll give you the ability to explore different types of books and discover new interests. There's so much to learn through informational audiobooks, and you'll have access to thousands of talking books. Not only could this player help you with schoolwork, but I think you can enjoy listening for pleasure too, okay?
Okay.
All right. Before we turn the book player on, we're going to explore the book player and its features. I'm going to put it in front of you.
Okay.
You can go ahead and reach out and feel it. So you're going to learn how to use this while being blindfolded, okay?
Okay.
Put it down. You can feel the top of it.
Yeah.
Okay, you feel there's a bunch of buttons on the top?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so let's see here. It's a rectangular object. It weighs about 2.5 pounds. You want to pick it up for a second? It's about as heavy as a half gallon of milk. Now, if you put your hands on the very back of the book player, yep, there's a power cord back there. But we don't need it right now because it's also got a battery that charges, okay?
Okay.
All right, next, move your hands down towards the bottom of the device.
Oh.
Do you feel like a handle?
Yeah.
Do you feel a slot for a cartridge?
Yeah.
Okay, put it down. Good job. Do you feel a slot where you stick something in?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. That's where the cartridge goes, where we're going to have books on. So I put a cartridge to the left of the book player. Do you go ahead and feel around over here on the counter?
Right here?
Yep, that's the cartridge. And that's what we'll be using to store your audio files.
Right here?
Whoa, like are you... Hold on a second and listen to the directions, okay?
Okay.
All right. What shape is that?
Rectangular prism.
Good job. All right, do you feel a finger hole in that cartridge?
Yeah.
Okay, so the top of the cartridge would also contain a Braille label, and this one doesn't have it. This is just a demo cartridge. But on the top here, I'm gonna take your hand. This is where we would find like a Braille label. This is the top. All right, so take it by the finger hole.
Wait.
What?
I feel.
There are bumps. There's like lines there. Yes. Okay. Take it by the finger hole with the Braille label facing up and the finger hole towards you. Perfect. Okay, now insert it into that slot. Nice job. Very nice. Okay, so the top of our player, you can feel the top of the player, contains all the buttons. If you put your fingers on the top of the player near the center, you'll find a raised line. So move towards the middle till you find a line. You feel a line on the player? Goes all the way across the machine. A line. A raised line. It's below the big round circle that you felt when you were up here. All right. towards the middle. Where's the middle of the player? Do you feel a line? Just a plastic raised line, part of the machine.
Wait, yeah.
Up, go up, right there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you see how that goes all the way across?
Yeah.
All right, you feel it goes horizontally across the top, right?
Mm-hmm.
So this is the line that separates the 6 primary controls that are the most frequently used from the tone and speed buttons, which are above it. So the 6 most important controls, leave the cord down. 6 most important controls for you are going to be on the bottom right now.
Okay, so 1.
Okay, so I want you to find the center line. All right, now beneath that and to the left, go to the left.
This?
There's a round, red circular button, and that is the power button. It's got a raised line around it, and there's a braille letter P right to the right of it. You feel the letter P? It's a braille letter right there. Yep, those little bumps. Perfect. So go ahead, if you want, you can turn it on. Oh, we're not going to plug it in.
Mine.
We're apparently not charged. You press the power button? All right. All right, I'm going to go ahead and plug it in. I thought we had some battery power. So while I'm plugging it in, I want you to go back to the front edge of the device. Okay, down towards the bottom. Right, okay, now up on the top of the player, that big green square button, it's got a letter P just above it, in Braille. Nope, down a little, just above the button and to the right a little. There you go, that's the letter P.
Mm-hmm. Oh, a dot, a dot, a dot, a dot,
Yep.
a dot, a dot.
That's the letter P.
Make a letter P.
Okay, and this is the play stop button. This is a very important button.
Wait, where?
That green button that you, oh, yep, the big rectangular green button. Okay, this is the button that will also be used to access a bookshelf.
Player on. 9. Books.
Henry and Mudge under the
All
yellow
right, do you
moon.
want to press that green
The
button?
fourth book of their adventures.
That square
Beginning
button?
of book.
Okay,
Henry and Mudge under the yellow moon.
good
The
job.
fourth book of their adventures by Cynthia Ryland. Copyright
Press it one more
1987.
time. Good job. All right, we're going to stop it. That's the play stop button.
Can we take this out?
Nope, leave the cartridge in.
Volume down. To decrease the volume by 1
Okay, press the stop button,
Cynthia
please.
Ryland.
Thank you. Now keep your hands down for a second and listen to the directions, okay? That's our play button. But when there's multiple books on this cartridge, the cartridge that you put in, that's also a way to move between the different books so that you can choose different books by pressing that button. All right, so find that play button, but don't press it. All right, now to the left of that play button, there's a triangle-shaped button.
Really?
Yeah, and it has a raised line on the left point. Feel the little bit of a raised line?
Yeah, this thing?
And there's a letter R just below it. A braille letter R. Perfect. Yes, you found it. All right, now that is the rewind button, and that helps us move backwards through the book. Every time you tap it, it goes back 5 seconds. Or if you press it and hold it, you'll hear a beep and it'll move back through larger increments at a time. So a little bit longer than the 5 seconds.
Wait, this triangle button?
Yep, it's a rewind button.
So I can rewind it?
Yeah, do you want to test it?
Yeah, so.
Okay, press the play button.
Pictures by Susie
Okay, so
Stevenson.
let it play for a second so you can
This book
test
was
it.
originally created for audio cassette playback. Any announcements concerning cassettes do not
All
apply
right,
to this
now go
recording.
ahead and press that rewind
This
button.
version
See
contains
what it does.
Back 5 seconds.
Did you hear
Any
it? Back
announcements
5
concerning
seconds.
cassettes do not
Okay.
apply to this
Hit the
recording.
stop button
This version
so we can
contains
continue.
marker.
All right, now find that play stop button and keep your fingers on it, but don't press it. The square, big large square button. Yep. Now to the right of that is another triangular button that points to the right with the raised line on the
And
point.
then I'm gonna feel this.
Yep, the letter you're feeling right now is the
Is it-
braille letter F.
Mhm.
Do you know what that button could be?
Forward.
Good job. That's the fast forward button. So it's the same as the rewind button, only it moves forward through your book instead of backwards. All right, so to the right of that fast forward button. Is that
To the
bugging
right.
you?
Wait, no.
Okay.
But it's on the glasses.
Okay. It's on. Let's just get through the lesson here. All right, to the right, that triangular button, the fast forward button. All right, to the right of that, go to the right of the fast forward button.
To the rewind button?
That's the rewind button. Go to the fast forward button, which is on the right side of the play button. There you go. Now to the right of that, there's some more buttons. They're arrowhead shaped buttons. Yep, that's it. They have raised edges around the points of each
Volume
button.
down.
Okay, don't press them. Let's
That's
listen.
volume down. This is volume
Listen.
up.
No, that's the power button. You need to listen. Put your fingers back on the buttons that you just had, those volume buttons. Okay, put this hand down for a minute and listen. Your finger right now is on the volume down button. That's the volume down. That one's on the button, or on the bottom. Now just above that, move your finger above that. That's the volume up button. And that's used to raise the volume.
This
Okay?
thing?
Yep. If you can press it because you pressed the other one. Go ahead.
Volume up.
Volume up. Okay? All right. Now I want you to move your hand from the volume up button. I want you to move it to the left towards the center of the machine. Stop. Towards the center. Now go down a little. That crescent shaped button right there.
Right.
Do you know what a crescent shape is? Like a moon?
Yeah.
Okay. And it has a braille letter S to the left of it.
I feel it.
No, back towards the button.
Yeah,
That's
right
it.
here.
That's the braille letter S. Okay, that's a sleep button. So you know how TVs have sleep timers?
Yeah.
This has a sleep timer too. So when you press it, you set the timer for 15 minutes. The player will turn off in 15 minutes after you touch that button. And then each time that you tap that button, it adds another 15 minutes to your timer.
How much do you press it? For like,
Well, if
okay.
you wanted to go to bed and you thought you were pretty sleepy and you were going to fall asleep soon, you could just press it one time and then you wouldn't miss much of your story. But if you think, I want to listen for about a half hour, then you would press it 2 times. You could press it as many times as you want. It depends on how sleepy you are. Okay. Ready to move on?
Yeah.
All right. Find that raised center line again. There it is. Okay. Now go directly above where you're touching right now.
This button?
Yep. It's
Whoa.
not really a button. Do you feel it? It has a bunch of little holes in it.
Yeah. It's
What
a-
shape is it?
It's a circle, and I think it's a speaker.
It is the speaker, Smarty Pants. All right, so that's a large raised circle, and that's the speaker. So now if you go to the left of the speaker, go left. That's right, go left. There you go. Those buttons right there, they're the same arrowhead shape as those volume buttons you were using, but they're a little narrower, and they have a braille letter T to the right. See if you can find the braille letter T.
Right here?
Mm-hmm. Nice job. Okay, so the top button. The
Top button?
Yep, go up a little. Now that one is the tone up. So that increases the treble.
Wait, this thing? This button?
Nope. Go, perfect. All right, that is the tone up button. So that increases the treble. Do you know what treble and bass are?
No.
Okay, the sound of the voice. Like treble is like a little higher sound, and bass is like a low, deeper sound. All right, so beneath that, go to the button below it. Yep, that is the tone down button. And the tone down button increases the bass.
Wait.
You can press it.
Wait, Mom.
Yep.
I know that
Keep your
like
blindfold on.
you should change your voice when it's a different character. Like
Oh,
the
when you're
main-
reading something out
yeah.
loud
So like you should change your voice
to make it more
what,
exciting.
Yeah, like if there's an exclamation point, you should do like,
Oh, yeah.
"Yay!
Yeah.
He won the trophy!"
Yep.
Or whatever.
Well, this is just the sound. So maybe some people like hearing a voice that's like a little bit deeper, or maybe some people like hearing a high voice.
Like a mouth.
Mm-hmm. So you can press it and hear it.
Tone down.
Press it again.
Tone down.
Press it again.
Tone down.
You hear how it's getting like deeper?
Yeah.
Okay, press it up.
Tone up. Tone up. Tone up. Normal.
Okay, tone up.
Tone up. Tone up. Tone up. Tone up. Tone up.
Do you hear how
Tone. Maximum. Tone. Maximum. Tone.
that means
maximum.
you can't go any farther, okay? So how about you hit the tone down button until it says normal again? And there's deeper, richer sounds.
Tone down. Tone down. Tone down. Tone down. Tone down. Tone down.
All right, stop
Normal.
there. Did you hear a beep? It said normal.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, find the speaker in the center.
Right here?
Yep. Now to the right of that speaker, there you go. Those are the speed up and speed down buttons. They're the same shape as the tone buttons, but there's a braille letter S to the left of those buttons. To the left.
This.
Yes, that's the left. Yep, braille letter S. Now those are the speed up and speed down. The speed up is on the top. It's the arrow pointing upwards. Yep.
Speed up. Speed up.
So what do you think this one
Speed up.
does?
It speeds it up.
Yeah,
Speed
it
up.
increases the speed of
Speed
the
up.
book, like how fast it's being read, right?
Wait, so can I press it?
We'll do it again in a little bit, okay? But let's finish the lesson, finish the buttons, okay? Stay there, and now hit the lower button, the speed down button,
Speed down.
till we hear it say
Speed
normal
down.
again.
Speed down. Speed down. Speed down. Speed down. Speed down. Speed down. Normal. Speed
Okay?
down.
Oh, so press it up one time.
Speed up. Normal.
Very good. All right. So we're on to the second part of our lesson here. We're gonna go ahead and remove the cartridge. Do you remember where the cartridge is? Where you put the books in? Yep, go ahead and pull that out. Perfect. And we're gonna set it to the left. Set it over here to the left. Perfect. All right, thank you. Because this player has a special feature and it will tell us directions. It's the tutorial. So first we're gonna turn,
Rewind.
oh,
Press this rewind
pressing
button
buttons there,
once
buddy.
to move backward 5 seconds in the book.
Ah,
Press and hold this rewind
can you
button
find
to
the
move
green
back
square
further in the
button?
book.
nice. And you press stop, very good. All right, can you go ahead and show me where the power button is? That's the circuit, yeah. How do you know that? Yep, go ahead, press that button.
Power. Battery charge remaining. Less than 1 hour. Battery recharge in progress. Power cord operated. Press this power button to turn the player off. Press the power button again to turn the player back on.
See how
If
it
the
tells
player
you
is
how
running
much
on
battery
battery
power you have
and not
left and
playing,
whether it's plugged in or
It will
not?
automatically turn off
Yeah.
after 30
All right,
minutes.
go
to
ahead and
preserve
press the
battery
power button again. Let's see if we can turn it off.
Power. Battery charge remaining. Less
Hit it
than
again.
1 hour. Battery recharge. Player off.
Nice. And you hear that beep beep, that means it's off. Okay. Now let's go ahead and turn it back on.
Player on.
All
Press
right.
any button
And can
to
you
learn about
move
its
your
function.
fingers towards a green square button? There you go. Go ahead and press that play button and let's
Play,
listen to what it
stop. To
says.
start or stop playing a book, use the large play stop button. When the book is playing, press this same button to stop the player. When you press play again, the book will continue playing where you last stopped. You may also press and hold this play stop button for 2 seconds
Okay, you can
to
go
read
ahead
the
and press
player
that
user guide.
play button again, the
If
play
the
stop.
cartridge contains more than one
There you go. Very nice. So you know how to move or turn the button.
is there another
to
cartridge?
play. No, there's just the one cartridge. Listen, you were able to locate that pretty easily, so let's see if you know what that green square button in the middle does. What does that do? Can you tell me what it does?
It plays it and it stops.
Very good.
This
Okay.
is the play side. This is the stop side.
Okay, can you tell me what the volume buttons do?
This one will make the volume
tone
go
up. To raise
up.
the tone of the voice
Oh,
by 1
I'm
step.
not asking
press
you to
the
find
tone up
them. I'm
button.
asking you to
There
tell
are
me
11
what
tone
volume
steps.
does, the
The
buttons
player
do.
will tell you when the voice tone is normal.
It's this one, and it'll the one that's pointing up will bring it up, and then bring the volume up. The one that's pointing down will bring the volume down.
Very good. Very good. All right, if you want, you can press those and find out if you were right, if those were the volume buttons.
Volume down. To decrease the volume by volume up. To increase the volume by 1 step, press the volume
So
up
one
button.
step is
There are
about 4.5
15 volume
decibels.
I only know decimeters.
It's okay. It's a measurement of sound, okay? All right, so I'm going to ask you next to find that moon-shaped, the crescent-shaped button. Wow, very nice. And that is the sleep button, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you want to go ahead and press that sleep button?
Sleep. Pressing the sleep button once will play 15 minutes of the book, and then stop the machine. Pressing the sleep button twice will play the book for 30 minutes, 3 times for 45 minutes, and 4 times for 60 minutes before stopping playback. Sleep.
Cool, so it
Pressing
sounds
the
like you
sleep
can-
button once will play 15 minutes
Do it
of the
40?
book, and then
It
stop
sounds
the
like if
machine.
you do it 4 times,
Pressing
that'll
the
give
sleep
you an
button
hour
twice
before
will
it
play the
turns
book
off,
for 30
okay?
minutes,
All right,
3
don't press the
times for
button again.
45 minutes,
I'd like you
and
to
4
find
times
the
for 60
tone
minutes
up
before
and
stopping
tone
playback.
down buttons, and those were very nice. You remembered. I didn't even have to tell you. Okay. Do you remember what those did?
It was no.
The top button,
Banner.
put the tone up, and the tone means that it's a little bit higher sounding, a little lighter sounding, right?
Mhm.
And then the tone down button. Yep, and that one made it like a little deeper and richer, right? All right.
And then
Now the speed
rewind
buttons.
and fast forward.
Very nice. Find the speed buttons. Those are to the right of that speaker. Good job. And the speed up increases the speed of the book being read, and the speed down button decreases the speed. Okay, do you have any questions about what any of those buttons do?
No.
No. None? Can't think of any?
No, but I do need to know one question.
Okay.
One question.
Go ahead.
You only told me how much it rewinds for 15 seconds, but you didn't
5
tell-
seconds.
Yeah, but you didn't tell me how much
Oh.
the fast forward does.
Well, what do you think? How much do you think that fast forward button?
Maybe 15?
It's the same. So the first time you press it is 5 seconds, and if you hold and press a button, it'll go for longer increments of time.
Okay.
And I think the next step is 20 seconds. I'm actually not sure, so why don't we listen to that fast forward button again?
Fast forward. Press this fast forward button once to move forward 5 seconds
5
in the
seconds the
book.
first time.
Press and hold this fast forward button to move further forward in the book. The longer you hold the button down, the more quickly you will move forward. The player will tell you how far the reading position has moved.
Okay.
If you hold down the fast forward button for 10 seconds, you will advance 15 minutes in the book.
Oh, wow.
If you hold down the fast forward button longer than 10 seconds, the reading position will continue moving progressively faster to the next chapter.
So
where
if
it
you
will then
press and
move
hold
from
it-
chapter to chapter. Fast forward. Press this fast forward
1,
button
2,
once to
3,
move forward
4,
5
5,
seconds in the
6,
book.
7, 8,
Press and
9,
hold this
10.
fast
Yep, we
forward
have to
button
put the
move
cartridge
fast
in to
forward.
test it, though. Do you
Press
wanna
this
put the
fast
cartridge
forward
back in?
button
Yeah.
once to move
Okay.
forward 5 seconds in the book. Press and hold this fast forward button to move further forward. Fast forward.
1,
Press
2, 3,
9
4,
books.
5, 6,
Henry
7,
Okay.
and Mudge
9, 10.
under the yellow
Hold
moon.
on. Let go of that button.
Fourth
Let's
book of
listen
their
first, because it's
adventures.
going to start
position.
playing first.
Henry and Mudge under the yellow moon. The
Leave
fourth
the
book
cartridge
of their
alone.
adventures by Cynthia Ryland.
Time remaining 9 minutes.
Listen to what it has to
allowing
say.
direct access to major portions of the book.
Table of contents.
Don't press any
Together in
buttons.
the
Listen to
fold.
what it has to say.
Under the yellow moon. Thanksgiving guest. Together in the fall.
So
In
it's
the
telling
fall,
you the
Henry and
contents,
his
the
big dog
chapters
Marge
of the book right
took
now.
long walks in the woods. Henry loved looking at the tops of the trees. He liked the leaves, orange, yellow, brown, and red.
Told you where you were at.
Mudge loved
what
sniffing at
chapter
the
you were in.
ground, and he liked the leaves too.
So now that she's
He
reading, if
always
you want,
ate a
you can
few.
press the fast forward button one time. Okay, let go.
20 seconds.
See how you
Henry
held it
put on a
down and it
coat.
went longer?
And Mudge grew one.
Okay, press and
And when the
release, like
full
just a
wind
quick
blew,
press.
Henry,
Forward 5
5 seconds. If you hold
But
it,
one
20
thing
seconds,
about
and then you
them
hold it a
was the
little more,
same.
1 minute, and it keeps going and
In the
going faster and
forward.
faster. Okay, stop.
New location.
under the yellow moon,
So that skipped a whole chapter.
Henry
Went
loved
to the next
Halloween.
chapter.
He loved to make jack-o'-lanterns. He
So
loved
you have to be
make
careful
paper
when you're
bats.
using fast forward and rewind
And
about how
most
fast
of
they go.
all, he loved to dress
All right,
up.
can I tell you one more thing?
But there was
What?
one thing
Remember how I
about
told you on
Halloween
this
Henry
cartridge
did
there's
not
lots of
like.
books? Since you're doing so well with
Ghost
us, let's see if we can access the
And
bookshelf.
Henry's mother
Press that stop
loved
button.
to tell ghost
Say what?
stories.
Press the stop button.
Every Halloween, she put on.
Okay, leave the cartridge in. Since you're doing so well, I want to show you another feature. I'll leave the cartridge in. Okay, I want to show you another feature. So on that book, it said that there's 9, or on that cartridge it said there's 9 books. So go ahead and press and hold the play button. Okay, wait for it to beep. Press and hold it until it tells you something. You pressed it 2 times, so stop for a second. Okay, listen to the direction. You're gonna press it and hold it until it says something, okay? Go ahead. Why did you double press it again? It's not an iPad, there's no
Okay.
double tapping. You did it again, okay.
Witch's hat, lit candles,
Press the stop
told
button.
ghost stories. She thought Henry loved
1 time, okay. Now the next time you press it, you're not gonna go,
them because
okay? We're just gonna press and hold for a second.
Bookshelf 9 books.
See how I pressed
Standard
and hold? I
player
didn't
user
double
guide.
press. Okay, so now we're on the bookshelf.
Standard player user guide. Section 1. Welcome. Welcome to
I'm gonna get out of it because I want you to try.
closing the user guide. 9 books.
Okay,
Henry and Mud.
all right. Now I want you to access the bookshelf, so I want you to press it and hold it till it tells us.
Bookshelf 9
Let go.
books. Standard player
Okay,
user
now
guide.
the rewind and fast forward buttons move between books now. So that told you it's a user guide that you were on. So use your right hand, and I want you to press the fast forward button 1 time.
1.
Henry and Mudge under the yellow moon.
Okay, Henry and Mudge is the first
Fourth
book.
of their
Press it again.
adventures.
2.
The Cat in the Hat comes back.
So the Cat in the Hat is the second book. Go ahead and press it again.
3.
Frog and Toad are friends.
Frog and Toad are friends. So say we wanted to listen to Frog and Toad are friends, then we would go ahead and press that play button. Nope, not the
4.
fast
Jimmy
forward.
Lee Jones and a little
3.
Frog and Toad
Okay.
are friends.
Now press the play button.
Frog and Toad are
So
friends.
now it'll start reading you the
By
Frog
Arnold
and Toad
Lobel.
story.
Copyright 1970.
So when you're
by
done with
Arnold
one story,
Lobel.
you can move to the next, right?
For Barbara
All right, go
Bohr.
ahead and press the stop button. All right. Do you have any questions about any of the buttons?
I have one question.
Go ahead.
Can I do to see the rest of the books? Can I press it?
I will let you do that when we finish the lesson, okay? You can explore after I'm done, okay? Let me finish my homework assignment. All right. All right, so what else did I want to tell you about this? Okay, are you able to remove the cartridge?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead and remove it and set it down to the left of the player. And were you able to find the power button for me?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and press that.
Power. Battery charge remaining.
Press it again.
Less than
Turning
1.
it off.
Player off.
Very nice. Okay. And were you able to find that play and stop button fairly easily?
Yeah.
Yeah. You were able to find most of the buttons, weren't you?
Mhm.
Good job. All right, so I'm going to let you have some extra time to go ahead and explore this machine and all the buttons and the features.
And blindfold?
You don't have to do it in blindfold now. You can go ahead and take the blindfold off. But I'm going to let you see if I was teaching this to a student with a visual impairment or a student that was blind, they wouldn't be able to take their blindfold off, right? Right. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and let you explore that. You can turn it on and go ahead and put the cartridge back in. You can take it home with you and listen to the tutorial without the cartridge, or you
Wait,
can...
me? I can take it home?
I'm telling this to you as if you were my student. Yes, you can take it home.
Okay.
We're home with it right now. All right? And then when I see you next week, we can go ahead and talk about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you.